Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for joining in. As we can see guys, despite the bearish confirmation here in our indicators, Bitcoin is showing a rally, a relief rally. But the question here is, will this relief rally continue, or will this turn out into a fake out or a trap? Because if you look at this price action right now, we are still below some of the very important line of resistance. And today we are going to find out what is going to happen once this key line of resistance gets broken. So before I start talking about it, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button. And also a friendly reminder, if you haven't claimed this free 200 USDT futures position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description, because Bybit right now is giving around free 200 USDT futures position airdrop, either Bitcoin USDT position, Ethereum USDT position, or Solana USDT position. All the links are in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. Now, if you look at this price action of Bitcoin in a daily time frame, you can see, like expected, Bitcoin is showing a rally, a relief rally. But we know, since this here is a bearish crossover, blue line appearing at the top, green line at the bottom, which usually gets formed during a downtrend, right? This relief rally could be turning out into a fake out or a trap, price liquidating the over leveraged shorts before continuing with this actual downtrend. Because in the past price action, I showed you this on my previous video, in the past price action, we have found out the price of Bitcoin during downtrend has always been rejected from this Williams alligator indicator. You can see blue line at the top, green line at the bottom, always gets formed during a downtrend, right? And during this downtrend, this same indicator, Williams alligator indicator, acts as resistance. And you can see it has happened plenty of times. So in our case, since this here is still a bearish crossover, blue line is at the top, green line at the bottom, this relief rally could be also turning into a fake out or a trap. So that is another reason why wait until this trend line starts showing a crossover like this. I mean, blue line appearing to the downside, green line at the top, because once we see that happening, then we know this here is an actual continuation, and we are expecting another new all-time high for Bitcoin. But remaining below this trend line, remaining below this Williams alligator indicator, could result in furthermore continuation here to the downside, because indicators like RSI is still below 50. MACD, even though it might look like it could be showing another crossover, bullish crossover, but for now it is still considered bearish, right? Even this T3CCI in a negative territory. So once we see this RSI jumping over 50, MACD forming a bullish crossover, T3CCI indicator in a positive territory, then we know there is a very high probability of Williams alligator indicator showing a bullish crossover, where we are going to see this green line at the top and blue line at the bottom, just like here from the past price action. So that is another reason why I suggest you guys to be careful as long as we see another bullish crossover playing out here in Williams alligator indicator. So beside this example, even according to our leading indicator, yes, we were expecting this relief rally around 65,000. The price is approaching around some of the key line of resistance. But on my previous video, I told you guys this scenario will result in a relief rally. But as long as we remain below some of the key line of resistance, it could still turn out into a trap. I mean, price liquidating the over leveraged shorts before starting with another continuation here like this. So to avoid this bearishness, we want the price, right, to remain over 65,000 and also break the resistance which we have from this CPI indicator and Williams alligator indicator. Because once we do that, once the price finds support over this Williams alligator indicator, CPI indicator, our target for this month of April is going to be around 76,900 to 77,000 range, which is going to be another new all-time high. So that's why if we want the price of Bitcoin to show actual bullishness after finding support around 60,000, then this is the right time. Because if you look at this formation carefully, guys, you can see in a 4-hour time frame, we are forming a perfect inverse head and shoulder type of formation, which is another bullish scenario. So for this bullish scenario also to play out, we need a proper support over the neckline, or let's say we need a proper support of Williams alligator indicator, because once we do that, then it is going to result in another continuation here to the upside, which could result in a move around 70,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. Finding support above 60,000 and breaking the resistance from this CPI indicator, Williams alligator indicator, could result in another bullish continuation around 70,000, because 70,000 will be the price opportunity from this descending channel or falling channel. Because in the past price action, we found out whenever the price of Bitcoin has formed a move like this, trapped inside this descending channel, what resulted when we found support above that trend line? I mean, the line which previously acted as a resistance turned out to be support, resulted in a impulsive move. Same thing could be happening here. I mean, in our case, right, the price of Bitcoin is also trapped inside this descending channel. We have also broken out of this key line of resistance, and now if this here is going to be another continuation, then we are expecting a move at least around the top from this descending channel, just like this one here, right, which will be around 70,000. So that's why, guys, this here could be resulting in another bullish continuation around 70,000 before deciding the trend duration, because we know in a bigger picture, I mean in a daily time frame, this scenario could be looked as a bull flag formation. And according to this bull flag formation, you can see in the past price action, we have always found a proper support whenever we have tested the lower trend line from this bull flag, right? Each and every support around this lower trend line resulting in a bullish move. And now, if we are going to witness another continuation here to the upside, where are we expecting the price to get gravitated? Around the upper trend line from this falling channel or bull flag. So if this is going to be another bullish continuation like this, then you can see not just only 70,000, once we break out of this upper trend line, even 80,000, above 80,000 will be looked as our price opportunity. So for this bullish scenario also to play out, the price in the immediate short term must remain above 65,000 and break the resistance from this Williams alligator indicator, CPI indicator, and even the neckline from this inverse head and shoulder. And once we do that, you can see where are we getting gravitated? Around the upper trend line from the descending channel, which is around 70,000. And we know that 70,000 is going to be a key line, because once we flip that into support, it is going to turn out into a bullish continuation pattern. Otherwise, it is going to fake out. I mean, price following this descending triangle, right? Descending triangle, a bearish continuation pattern like this. So that's why, to avoid this bearishness, we need 60,000 support to remain in a bigger picture, and for the medium short term 65,000, because once we find proper support above that trend line, this bearish continuation pattern will get invalidated, and in that case we are going to follow this bullish continuation pattern, or let's say bull flag formation. And now in a bigger picture, you can see, guys, remaining above 60,000 in a monthly time frame is considered bullish because this pullback in that case will be looked as a temporary retracement. Price of Bitcoin coming back to test this key line of resistance. You can see this trend line in the past price action acted as a resistance, will be looked as a retest before continue with our rally here like this. So if we want this bullish scenario to play out, then you can see in a bigger picture, 60,000 support must remain. And also according to this Wyckoff's price cycle, you can see, guys, after the halving, the volatility has definitely slowed down, but we know in a bigger picture, this entire move could still be considered bullish. Bullish because in the past price action, if you look at this Wyckoff price cycle, you can see, guys, demand greater than supply results in a markup phase. Supply greater than demand is going to result in a markdown phase. And if you look at this price cycle, each and every time whenever the price of Bitcoin was oversold, overbought, how has the market reacted? Price has started with this new impulsive move, and if you follow this example here to the downside, you can see, where are we? We are here, guys. we have broken out from the previous high and now we are consolidating around that area. That means remaining over 60,000 in a bigger picture means this will be looked as a temporary retracement, and price after some consolidation could start another continuation here like this to head towards this overbought area. But until then, you can see we have just started with this new market phase, and not just only because of this price action. Even if we look to the downside, I mean the monthly RSI, whenever we have seen this monthly RSI above 90, that is when we have seen this RSI getting overbought, resulting in an actual markdown phase. But in our case, right, you can see we almost came around that area, but we are still below this horizontal trend line or below 90. So if we are going to follow this exact formation again, then we are expecting this RSI line to jump above 90 before starting with an actual continuation here like this. So until this RSI comes above 90, I think until then we are going to see further more impulsive move in price action of Bitcoin. So that's why, guys, in a bigger picture, as long as the price remains above 60,000, I don't want you guys to worry that much, because every corrective move during uptrend, during a bull market, has been a great buying opportunity. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please, guys, do not hesitate to destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a friendly reminder to those individuals who have not claimed this free 200 USD futures position airdrop from Bybit, then I suggest you guys to check the video description, because Bybit right now is giving around free 200 USD futures position airdrop, either Bitcoin USD position, Ethereum USD position, or Solana USD position. All the links are in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. And by saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.